Okay. Sorry about that. It's just playing around things.
This shard carries the broken will of Akka, a conquest eternal.
So I got two missions here. Let's do this one.
Escapee. You have tasted worm flesh, same.
Dismantle it.
Hey, probably didn't expect to hear from me again, huh? Bailing was a bad move. I admit it. Soon as I turned around, I picked up Sloane's message. I thought she was gonna chew me out. She didn't. Just told me what I needed to do next. Anyway, I'm here now. And Eris needs me. Needs us. Find me on the Dreadnought.
Let's see what we're doing here.
Call me crazy, hell. Most already do. But I can't shake this. I won't. The Dreadnought has one foot in the Ascendant plane. Maybe that's how she reached out. Find her. She's here. I should have known. I should have known. It'd take more than that.
Well, where are you going?
So I hear you got some shards of Oryx Sword Willbreaker. Putting it back together won't be easy. All that taken mojo you picked up from Sloane is a good start. But jamming it into Crota's sword hilt, that'll take some real freaky hive magic. Eris ain't here, so I'm stepping up. It ain't the same, but I picked up a few tricks along the way. I'll do my part, and you do you, hero.
I feel like I was stuck in the wall there. So, am I just gonna be doing like a typical Nether mission? Cool, this like gave a really unique special sword or something. I know, it's switched off that grenade launcher, but like that or something. Bummed and kind of want to switch to that grenade launcher now.
That's it! Get those pieces together!
That thing for doing those. Also, you can pose too, but that's different. I guess. I should be loving, like, the ability to get detonate. And then stand here. How I do this now. Also love that this is working. I don't know if it's working the way I'm hoping it's working, but that's working. Stand next to that. Yay. Now. Oh, crap. Gotta heal, gotta heal. Thing is pretty cool.
That thing's unstable, but we can still do this. Get to the rift, and I'll be ready.
Okay. The Hall of Souls.
You are the one who wounds. You are the blade untold. Damn it, Tolan. She is
Fuck.
the blade unforgotten. She is the deep scoured.
I'm a badass. Let's take the safe route this time. I picked up some like worm down below. It gave me another thing, which is what I'm gonna do after this because I realized that I might have done this a little too quick.
The Hive Gods were conjured back by their natures. Yeah, I read the books of sorrow. A fella gets curious. Anyway, Eris was the god of vengeance. So go get some.
Okay. Hot dust shoot. this?
Pull into the rift, Guardian! Cut the space between!
Eris! Do it, Guardian! I'm on my way!
Cousin?
Guardian, behold the vast cathedral of my soul. As Hive, I slit Savathun's throat. In doing so, I made an incision into the Ascendant Plane. This became a world. A throne. It will protect my essence and restore my form. Here, I am resurrected. Here, I am omnipotent.
Drifter, I thought you were gone.
No. My end was not bitter. It was sweet. This is my vindication. They were wrong. All of them. I am not sick. I am not mad. And I am no lost cause, fit only for self-sacrifice. My throne is wondrous and eternal, as am I.
Always were.
Guardian, I have not sat idle in this place. I have heard whispers through the wall. Is it true? Has the Taken King returned? I formed my throne with the stroke of a sword, as the Hive Gods did long ago. Their tribute in blood coalesced into worlds. You have seen Oryx's throne. His dreadnought, his court, what he called the High Wall. Here, the memory of the Taken King recognizes his equal, his killer, his heir, you. But his sisters will come to claim him, as brother and as instrument of power. Zivu Arath was sundered from her throne as she was sundered from her siblings. She would retake it all and return to their path of death and conquest. While Savathun in her high coven, having claimed the light, wishes to escape. Both the vows made to the worms and the lie that drove the siblings to that bargain. But their designs will be unmade. Their desires, their undoing. heresy, formed in opposition to the Hive. Here I am heresiarch. Here I am jailer. For my throne will be Oryx's prison.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I mean, a little.
Guardian, I am returned, and my throne is magnificent.
Hey, hero. Got an update for you. Sounds like you and Eris and Sloane have the Taken stuff under control. So I'm headed out on recon duty. Hall's staying parked right where it is. This is a short trip, don't you fret. But it's like Sloane said. It got Hive God worse around here. And now our backup plans need backup plans. So here's mine. This ain't all the pieces of Oryx's sword. Not by a long
Hold on to
shot.
that for now.
I'm putting some feelers out. Hunting down where those pieces have wandered off to. You never know when you might need a wicked Hive sword. So everything's under control. No need to worry about old
Until
Drifter.
next week.
I'll give you a shout when I've got something.
Oh, I'm calling some time. Let's see.
The call I felt emanating from the deep was not for us, or anyone. It
Check.
was a beacon of want and purpose, sounding from whatever
Bows
new
I should be
entity
using.
now inhabits the deep. Drifter has
working.
located the source. Make no mistake, it is no gift. This we take for ourselves.
Howdy ho.
Hey,
Hello. I am streaming, by the way.
I know I just caught the last half of it, I guess, that you did.
Yes. I did most of the weekly stuff already, just finishing up some of it now. Technically finished it, doing this random side quest that I'd found.
I just saw the Eris thing at the end, and I was like, oh, is he starting or is he finishing? And then I answered that.
Yeah. Well, that was the end of the week one story stuff, and then I had this quest, and I was like, let's... Zero clue what I'm doing here. I was like, let's do this. Little padding. Let's do that or do some Guardian games. Maybe might do a Guardian game after this.
Okay.
No, I'm probably supposed to go up maybe. Follow your ambitions. Ah, my ambitions led me in the right direction, I think.
Looks like it.
Ah, yes, I see a portal. Last time I was in this area, I got lost. It was doing the exotic mission for that really badass SMG. Haha! This
For
is
the
taken.
expansion, right?
Yeah. Well, it's the only way to get to SMG at the moment. The one that shoots like the cool ass lasers. Let's seal the door. Do I just stand here? This is okay. I mean, I don't know. I wanted to seal that door. I thought I was going to seal that door. Shit happened.
Doesn't shit always happen in Destiny though?
Yes. Yes, it does. That could have been really cool, horror creepy-ish. But then again, that's what I always liked about, what I liked about the Hive stuff.
Soul would advise that we contain this aberrant expression of taken energy. Our methods are not wrong. But there are
Stand the
often
corruption.
more paths than one.
I don't want to stand the corruption. I want to embrace the corruption. Cthulhu, save me! I'm assuming this is just gonna be a wave. Oh, this.
Unless you're supposed to climb those orbs.
It says we'll stand. Trying to finish some challenges, hence the grenade launcher over to the auto rifle. Which I'm assuming counts in this. Actually, really like this linear fusion rifle. It's got like a little, whenever it kills it, they go fluid.
Oh, good.
They pop, and then it's
Southern and resisted.
okay. Now after that, this was standing with. It's not standing with time. Just leave it. Oh. Said joining allies.
In one fist you grip control, in the other you reach with ambition. You are ready to face any horror the Dreadnought can produce, and turn them away with your fury.
It's not really horror. Ambitious, embraced. Dismantle. Eternal honoring. Dismantle. Do you want to do a round of Guardian games?
Sure. I was just gonna say nice little scar added to your helmet.
Oh, it's the God of War one, the Kratos one. I wear it because it works better with this chest than my normal helmet I wore.
Okay.
I feel like the normal helmet aesthetic, as much as I like it, just I think the neck piece just looks a little. Ugh. Yeah, it's actually not too bad, but I feel like I don't know. Gonna quickly check that out, and then we'll do a round of Guardian games just for some extra padding. Have you tried the Guardian game stuff?
I have not done anything. This is the first time setting it up, my stuff up since the last time we chatted.
I kind of
And
want
I still haven't done the other two windows yet.
The other two what?
Windows. Which is why I had everything moved.
There was apparently, I don't know if the glitch is fixed, but there was apparently a glitch with some weapons in one of the dungeons earlier in the week, where the weapons would come unrendered, which to me, I think it was fucking awesome. Like, they actually looked really cool. unrendered, just looking like solid 3D model guns. I don't know, it looked kind of cool. But I think they fixed it. I don't know if those guns actually stayed fixed or whatever.
Or, I can't remember what we do for guarding games.
I will do things in a second.
Yeah.
Let me know when you join. New step. Just finishing up.
I should slow down and grab a cable because I think my controller said it's about to die. So while I'm loading, 1 sec.
Did that? Oh, it did kind of change that a bit. Okay, yeah. Definitely I don't like this helmet with this chest piece. If you've joined, give me 1 second. Controllers electronic model. You're joined, okay. Gonna tower so you can get whatever you need to get before we begin our adventure. Should really try that. Try that too.
Hey.
He's already? I don't know. Guardian Games is completely new. They've added a brand new, for the first time. I don't know if this is the first time ever, but for the first time, Guardian Games will actually have its own activity. And in fairness, I thought it would be kind of cool, but I kind of dislike it.
That's unfortunate.
And I think
Especially
one of
the way
the
you're hyping
reasons
it up.
that I think one of the reasons why I have to say I dislike it is that it's similar to the brand new seasonal activity that they've also added for Act 2 of this current season. In the sense that it's pretty much we do the same thing. Oh look, Titans and Hunters look like they're neck and neck.
When I lost Carlos and Maria, there was no...
There is, however, a really cool shader, but it's also, I was looking at how to get the shader, and it's like,
I'm not so sure.
Oh, tedious.
it might end up being very tedious. Are you still watching my stream?
No, I'm currently in game.
No, I was gonna say it's probably the best way I could show you how to find the shader to preview it. So you talk to the girl, she's gonna give you a bond or whatever, and then you gotta make sure you're wearing it as we continue.
I was just putting it on.
Did your muscles get bigger?
So, if I have your attention for a few minutes, you push start, and then you go to collections, and under flare, you click on flare. Are you looking at the flare screen right now?
I'm already in it. Yep.
Okay, so you go one page over to shaders. I don't know if you should be able to see it. And then on the seasonal one, you go 1, 2. I think on the third page, you should see a thing called Godly Array. For me, it's on the third page.
All data has a lineage, no matter how ancient
I'm
or
assuming it'd
corrupted.
be dark
You can
online,
always
right?
trace it back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, if you click
On
on
my second
that
page.
and then you watch
I
it,
could use some coffee.
like just watch it. It's a really, in my opinion, really nice shader. But yes, unfortunately, the process of getting it does seem like it might be.
I
a
actually
little
like that
annoying.
shader.
I know. I saw someone showing it off, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm sure it doesn't actually. And then I just found it in the collections, and I was sitting there going, like, man, like I love the white's nice,
I could
the
use
black
some
is
I
nice,
don't even wear white that usually. I usually go for the darker colors.
but
But
even
like,
like
I would still
the
rock it.
the blue, red, and yellow like change is like pretty badass. But yeah, apparently it's like it might be a pain to get.
Uh,
Okay, with your lovely bond equipped, I wonder if we can just do regular rush down. We'll do rush down warm up. Give you an idea of what this brand new
still more to do. I could use some
mode
coffee.
is. A player has left. He was so jealous of the look that he decided he was did not want to play.
I think I have something you will like.
That is the only conclusion I can come up for that.
Greetings. Join me.
New step. Speak with Shax in the tower. Wait for him to come back, and then here on Skur and this week in the garden.
Always good to see another hero of the tower.
And he won't be the last.
Speak with Everlevante.
Whole worlds of knowledge were lost.
Guardian, there's a lot we can do. Come in, come in.
Useful gambits. Rolls diamond card. Yeah, but I don't like diamond. Come change this. Yeah, what's the diamond gonna be though? What is the diamond gonna be? Oh, even though I finished that. Full fire team of the same class. Well, screw that. Not gonna do that one.
Languages are rich in temporal information. You can date a file by the symbology it uses.
Right, I hate that you can only hold one at a time.
Making a purchase? Or are you just here to chat? It's just wonderful to be back. I missed you all so much.
Final card nightfall.
Stay
While we're
safe.
waiting. I doubt I can do this, but I wonder.
Guardian. Guardian, report. Ikor and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be
Did
strong.
not know I could do that. But that also goes to show how little I did the... I dislike that they use the same skin. The palindrome. Plug one. Shadowverse.
How are hidden operations on Mars?
Yo?
Oh, hello. Hello,
I
Moto.
have no idea what happened, but
Don't look at me. I have no idea what happened. But I am still streaming. Just one of them out there.
Checking rank away.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hate to do that, but it was
Ever-first trades
deserved.
includes we feel in harm. Just a second, Guardian.
Nice shooting out there. Hey, Guardian. You saw the dad.
I'll go with that. Then I'll go with that. Okay, so you've now joined.
should be in a second.
Oh, we'll be launching into Rushdown Warm-Up, which is the brand new Guardian Games activity. I think in concept it's cool. I just also think that maybe it's just me, it lasts a little bit longer than it probably should.
And the fact you got to do it over and over again.
Well, it's one of many different ways to get medallions and stuff, and as much as I do enjoy my Destiny, there are moments and times where you just kind of want to step away for a little bit. And for some of these events, they just expect you to... I know lots of players will sit down and go, oh, well, you know, there's quick, easy ways to grind some of this, but at the same time, it's also just sometimes you want to spend time grinding. So you're going to get a quick idea of what Rushdown is. This is why I'm not explaining what Rushdown is. In fact, this encounter itself may seem familiar. And if it doesn't seem familiar, then I don't know why it was.
It kind of does. I was more questioning the wings you currently have on your back.
Oh, that is the free thing that is in the store this week if you haven't looked.
Okay.
It is also only temporary unless you purchase it, in which case then you can spawn it.
It's like the
It's like the
thing, right?
Yeah. Bungie
okay.
seems to be
Oh.
Bungie seems to be teetering with a brand new cosmetic, which I am kind of all for. I'm a little disappointed it's just the wings. I thought it would have been cooler if it was both the wings and a trail.
That'd be cool.
But Bungie, it's a live service kind of MTX thing where, you know, they're sitting there going, hey, we gotta find a new thing for people to kind of pay for, so that suckers like me will grab it.
At least you admit it.
I think the wing section was cool. Kind of, to be fair, the other one I kind of did like. I just didn't like the hearts that floated up around it.
Yeah, I could see that. I wouldn't like that either.
If you haven't caught on, yes, Rushdown is pretty much a boss wave thing. One aspect I do like of it is that it is bringing back various boss encounters that you can't really do.
This is a raid room too, right?
This was once a raid room, and this was, I think, during Season of the Reaper, or Haunt, or whatever that season was called. This was one of the boss encounters during one of the activities. So it's cool in my opinion that a lot of this activity is pretty much, hey, seasonal bosses and whatnot that you can't fight anymore have been brought back, which is neat. My issue though ends up being that it feels like it's not, oh, you fight 3 bosses and then you call it a day. Fight like 4 or 5 and then you call it a day. And to me it just starts to feel like maybe that's a little too much. Yeah, it's just a little on the long end. And this is only warm-up, so I assume warm-up is the easier of the 3 modes. And then, in my opinion, that makes this kind of slightly worse, is that the new seasonal activity for Act 2 of this current episode is also a boss rush mode. So it's just kind of like, yay, a boss rush mode on top of a boss rush. Boss rush mode.
Yeah.
I mean, that's double boss rush modes. And both feel like they just last or...
Fun, but also much.
Yeah. I feel like what happened, and this is just a full-on personal opinion, but I feel like what happened was at the end of the last season, or at the end of the last expansion year, I guess you want to call it. Well, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of Lightfall, they added the Onslaught Wave mode, which was a massive hit. As well as they added a thing called Pantheon, which was a boss rush mode with raid encounters. And both Onslaught and that boss rush mode were really, really well received. So I feel like Bungie looked at that and said, hey, people really like that, so let's do that again. But the problem is there's also a little bit of, yeah, people liked it because it was cool and different at the time, but if you just throw 2 boss rush modes in, to me it's just like, now it's just a little too much.
Yeah, have one boss rush and add something else.
Yeah.
Instead of just...
And make them like fucking 3 bosses or something. Or make it 4 bosses. I feel like maybe it is 4 or 5, but to me it just feels like that's just in here. The other problem I'm going to point out is because these are seasonal, or most of them were seasonal activities. I don't think this one was a seasonal, if I remember correctly. I think this was actually one of the Witch Queen bosses. Or it could be seasonal. I think it adds to the problem that unless you were there for the season, it's your first time experiencing this boss, which just ends up being, oh, I don't know the mechanics to how to maybe damage phase that boss. I think this is like the moments for me where Bungie just ends up feeling either lazy or just like, yeah, you know, I got other games I can play and do stuff. I'm farming monsters right now. On the other hand, though, at least Bungie's doing something unique with like adding a trail type effect. It sucks that they're charging money for everything in terms of that trail type effect, but at least they're, you know, getting with the times. Path of Exiles has a trail type effect. pretty sure Diablo probably does. Then again, also, Path of Exiles has like everything as an MTX on it. Armor, every weapon, your portal, your steps. You have pets. Destiny doesn't have pets yet, as far as I know.
Wait, eventually they will.
Well, I mean, the most of the portals in Destiny cost MTX, or don't cost MTX. In fact, you can get a vast majority of portals in Destiny without MTX. When I'm saying portals, I mean like in the sense of the transmat effects.
Okay.
Those don't cost MTX. I did this boss before you signed on. I'm doing it again. I got the exact same rotation that I did before you had signed on and before I streamed. And never mind. I was just gonna say we fully glitched everything here, and that might be the same thing. I swear this fight had more moments of you can't hit her, and yet
in the original one, I think so.
Oh my god. That could've... I'm pretty sure it stops like at certain points in the original to be like, hey, you gotta do certain things.
Break down her shield. Yeah. It's weird, it only has it at the beginning. It only has a little tape on her health bar.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's probably a little bit better than being able to just stand here and just shoot her. I liked how all the previous bosses we just did had little, hey, you can't just constantly kill her, and this has a, yeah, just shoot.
Go ahead.
That might have been the end. We'll see. Nope. See? I feel like that should have been a good end. Instead, we get this one.
This thing.
Round 5, so I think this is the last one. Which to me is still like 5 rounds, maybe a little too much. Thank you, Bungie, for doing something kind of whatever, but also yay. All this being said, you don't have to do this for Guardian games, because Guardian games is all about just earning medals. And as long as you have the right thing equipped, you can earn medals doing anything you want to.
Some things are quicker.
And will vary in medals. For instance, we will probably not get a high medal for doing this, especially because it's fresh, or on the warm-up. Whereas doing it probably on the higher thing would probably give us, oh, even so we gotta kill this one guy over here. I don't know how we kill him. Or Ravius on the other side. I have a ball. I am dying. I don't know, there was maybe supposed to be a different way to get around here. You see, this is the, hey, I don't understand this mechanic, because I don't think I did this boss fight originally.
See how to get around now. But,
there's an orb there, the authentication key. Yes, the higher in difficulty as well as contender cards and doing whatnot will obviously get you better medallions. Better medallions will increase your team, your chosen classes thingy. You want to take the orb and try and get around? But I took like an interesting side detour. Did you put the orb in the thing?
By the time I got here, it disappeared. I guess it was a timer.
Do not see a timer. That was lame. Also, I see where I failed. I should have jumped to the left, but I jumped to the right. I could make that jump. They disappeared on you again?
Yeah. As I left that area, it just disappeared. Well, I have no idea if there's a certain path and I'm just going a different way, which is why it's disappearing, or what.
Worked for me. I don't think you're supposed to take the long way around.
I don't know.
But I do think we have to kill that big guy now. I think we kill one big guy and then kill the other big guy, or we can choose to kill both. Maybe, but then we can't damage the boss until both are down. Or one or both are down, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's down.
One down, two. I do also...
And two are down. I was not expecting those red things.
I just punched him and killed him. I think that might be the end, my friend. As Andy said to Chucky. Yeah.
Nice. I haven't been here in a while.
We just go and then we get our Guardian game word. It'd be cool if it actually showed you who was winning here, or maybe who did the thingy. And then we get a bronze. Yay.
I don't see why not, considering there's the flags right here. It'd be so easy to show.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would be cool if it showed, give you like a idea.
I got the submachine gun, I guess.
Guardian games.